What's up? Taylor Kyle, Craig Kyle coming up. These guys are strong on the river.
No, we ain't neither. I was hoping stronger tomorrow.
But they got 5. All right, we got 1 deceased, 1 dead, 5 fish.
I just caught one about 30 minutes ago. Jumped out of my hand.
Gonna do what?
Yeah, got back in the water. What a hill.
All right, well, let's see.
Hey.
You got to have a little over 7 pounds to be in 2nd place right now. Let's see what you got.
Survey
685. I think that's gonna put you in like 3rd. At the current
685.
moment. All right, put the bag right.
That's the
Redo it.
I'm just trying to be honest.
All right. Taylor wants a reweigh. We're gonna reweigh.
A reweigh.
685, but it didn't clear. I'll be happy to do 685.
All right.
All right.
It's not the fish, man. There's a dead fish behind us.
It's not these fish.
Let's see it.
Yeah, we're picking up the ambiance of the elements. All right, so here we go.
671.
671.
We'll go with the first one, 685. All right.
All right, so.
All right, yes,
and
sir.
Taylor.
Okay. So they got 670 or 685. And moving on.
All right.
He just wanted to weigh again. The LED board did not register. So right now, Rick, 1196 is leading this thing. Ken Lanchert, Gary Roberts.
47
And
boats.
I say that's going to be a strong weight for today, but and just what's funny about it is they were hot, wore out, and said, "Hey man, it said cash." Hey,
Cash it!
uh huh.
All right.
So Liv, look over there and tell Rick over there and tell him what you said again. Right there, look at it.
Cash it.
Cash it!
Yes.
Big checks at the dock, cash it. We got cha-ching.
Got you, Ching.
Community action.
Right now, Ken Lantrip and Gary Roberts are looking like they might cha-ching today with 1196, but I don't know, man. We got some strong hammers out there that are weighing in. We got probably about 35 more teams to weigh, so we're rolling. It's been a hot day on the river. A lot of stuff going on. They got the Reaper Boat Fest going on over there at Forsyth. We're at Joe Bob's. You cannot put another truck and trailer in this parking lot. Not another one. It's a madhouse here. So, but we were able to manage to get set up, and hopefully we can put on a good live stream for you today, guys. Hey Rick,
Yo.
show him. You show him a picture of the parking lot out there?
I am. That's
Yeah.
what I'm showing now.
Check out Joe Bob's parking lot. If you're thinking about coming fishing on the Ouachita River today, you might want to think about launching somewhere else.
Sterlington.
Joe Bob's is a wrap.
Yeah. And Forsyth, you mentioned.
But right now, just to keep everybody updated, Ken Lanchert, Gary Roberts leading with 1196. Could be strong, could be strong. Them to win, and they come in with 685, so gives you an idea how tough it is right now. Stacy Boggs and Scott Smith won this thing last year with a little over 10 pounds, which I think is still the record lowest winning weight ever in MediaBass ever. Not just my division, but 13 divisions. And believe it or not, Scott Smith and Stacy Vise are a no-show today. I don't know where they're at. But I was shocked to find out that they're not fishing today. I need to call and check on them, make sure they're okay. But they would have been my team to predict the win. So one thing.
So I gave you the points total.
It's already paid for, but just let me know ahead of time that you're not going to.
Can you roll it to the championship?
No, that's a regular season. I can't. But let me know though ahead, like tonight. I need to know. All right. Hey, appreciate y'all fishing with us, bud. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, Rick, for getting. And we have a little points race going on, and we got. Hold on. Well, this is the individuals points race.
Oh.
But hey, we'll talk about that because we got individuals tomorrow. Mark Smith right now is leading the points in individual, and then you got Taylor Cobb in second. Taylor's only behind Mark Smith by 11 points, so tomorrow could be interesting between them two. We'll see. I mean, they're both really good on the river. Taylor and Craig just weighed in. If Taylor wants to catch up to Mark, he's going to have to go another direction tomorrow because whatever he did today didn't pan out. Again, 11.96, Gary Roberts, Ken Lancher leading.
And we're at Joe Bob's in West Monroe. Packed parking lot.
Everybody is due in at 3 o'clock. So
3 o'clock, 2:31.
It's going to be kind of slow right here for a minute. And then all of a sudden, chaos is going to break loose, as you know, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a madhouse here.
Y'all stay safe, Shaq.
Y'all catching?
Y'all catching? There's a look at the parking lot at Joe Bob. The ramp. So they got to get their boats, get in there, get the...
Got Alan Anders walking up. You got him? One fish.
One fish.
So the Anders has got one barely legal wayfish. Looks like he's been beat down in the sun. His face is red as a tomato. Yeah. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
Mail me this towel.
Perfect
For doing that,
timing.
he is a sponsor of ours. We'll be presenting. Oh, okay. So Teddy just surprised and mailed me this, and pretty cool. But he can do anything, and talk about a turnaround. You can mail him hats, shirts, whatever, and he will quickly get whatever you want, your business logo, whatever, put on there, and mail them back to you in no time. He's awesome. So Toya, Arkansas. Made Livia a blanket with her name embroidered on it.
All
Appreciate
right.
that. She loved. Matter of fact, she's got. I don't know why you need a blanket today, but
Yeah, no blankets
she's
today.
got it in the truck.
All right, it's 2:34. We're waiting on 3 o'clock.
But right now, Gary Roberts, Ken Lancher leading this comfortably with 11.96. Huh? Oh, so Olivia's over here telling me that she thinks Kenny Covington and Lebo King are going to win today. How much is he going to have today? 10 pounds? Because that's not going to win it. Enough to win it?
12.7.
12,
Kenny
7-0.
Cummington and Lee King are going to win this thing with 12.70. Rick, we haven't done our guess.
We
yet
haven't
today.
done it. No,
So
well, 1196. You keep 1301. 1301.
13-0. I really think looks of these faces of these guys coming in early, they don't look too excited.
They're stumbling in.
We got them some air and we got them some Gatorade and chairs so they can chill out a minute though and get out the sun. On a tournament like today, it take you about 2 or 3 days to recover being in that sun all day long. At least that's what it takes me. I'm just glad I'm in the shade. I heard a guy say one time, he said there is a lot of truth to that. A lot. Standing on that deck for 8 straight hours. Any guys, so we'll see. They would not be predicted to win the river, but you never know. Because what?
Because it's not candy.
Oh. Half a pound. So yeah, so far good question. I was just asked. Media rules, a dead fish is a half a pound penalty. It's a challenge right now with the way the conditions are to keep these fish alive this time of year. I mean, these guys are throwing ice and rejuvenate in the live well to keep them alive. And sometimes it's just impossible to do. But we've had 2 dead fish weighed in out of, 7 teams weighed in so far, 7 or 8. So that's not bad considering the conditions for the river. We'll again talk about next weekend. We're going to be putting on the Open Team MediaBass Tournament out of Retz. So that's going to be hopefully a good event. I know there's some other tournaments going on also, but for guys that are not or don't have anything planned, we will be set up at Retz just like we would any other MediaBass tournament. Put it on, and man, we love the atmosphere at Retz. The food, the atmosphere, everything is great. We want to do one more little deal before it gets really, really, really hot. And we just saw, heck, let's do one more. So no membership required for you guys watching this that have never fished a media event. This is what these open events are all about. You just pay the regular entry fee, no membership. We just want you guys to come and see what it's all about. And you guys like it, come fish with us next year. We got, Rick just brought me the schedule for next year. We've already got it out for 2025 to March, but we're going to Claiborne's. That's going to throw a kink in. Claiborne has been fishing awesome. Big fish. So we decided, let's go right when the spawn ought to be going really good, and we expect to see just an incredible weigh-in having it early part of March. And then April 6th, we're going to Caney. We did that this year also, first weekend of April. Now, we're told that the high school trail, the big one, possibly scheduled on the same weekend that we have already scheduled this event. And they have like 200 boats. So it's been talked around, and if that is confirmed, we're probably going to do another kink. We're going to do an April 6th tournament right here, Ouachita River. These fish here do not ever get hardly messed with in the springtime, so we're going to throw a kink in it, and if the conditions are right. Sometimes the river can be really high that time of year, but that's just if that high school trail is scheduled the same weekend. We go May 31st. We're going back to Darbone. That'll be the weekend prior to the Majestic. So, you guys fishing our event will also be able to get the good practice in for the Majestic on Darbone. And then we'll finish up right here on the Ouachita River June 21st. So, look, we had 47 teams today. Guys love fishing the river this time of year, and it showed again this morning. I could not believe that we got this kind of turnout last event of the season. That normally doesn't happen. So here we go.
All right.
We got Anders and Anders up.
The Anders. And
What's your boat number?
coming up.
44, Anders and Anders.
Alan and Richard Anders.
Yeah. All right. 2 fish. These guys have done really good the past couple years fishing with us. Not so much today. They got 2. We're going to weigh them up and just weighing in a fish today to be challenging on this pond. All right, 2 for you. 191 valuable points to the championship. All right. Thank you. All right. So Anders and Anders were up the bat. They only had 2. So 1196 still holding strong. Ken Lantrop and Gary Roberts. What's up? Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, Ken Lantrop and Gary Roberts leading this thing with 1196 comfortably. Guys just tuning in, kind of funny, Kenny and Gary showed up, weighed their fish, and said, hey man, let me know if we did anything, and they just headed on out. They had enough to eat, and wouldn't that be something if they ended up winning this tournament and they're not here to receive a $2,500 check at the boat dock, Rick?
We can split it. We can split it.
Yeah.
No.
We can split it.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny, if you're watching this, or
Yeah.
Ken Lantrop, if you're watching this, and Gary, you're not here to get the check. You don't get it. Rick and I are splitting it. Where are we going with that money?
Somewhere where it's cool, air conditioning.
So our current leaders are just didn't even want to hang around.
All right, so we're watching the boats.
Got T.O. Crocker and Benny Hedgepeth coming in. Those guys can be good on the river. I've seen them do real well on this pond, so it's kind of funny knowing all these guys. Some of them are really good here. Some of them you wouldn't even think they'd have a chance of winning. They're good at like Tourney or something. But they're all overall the best fishermen in North Louisiana, so anything can happen. It is a madhouse.
Sure is.
This boat ramp, and I'm telling you, a madhouse. I don't know.
That's how they got to get
That's
their
all
fish.
I'm going to say. This time of year, Rick,
Yeah.
we deal with stuff, us bass fishermen deal with stuff like this at the boat ramp. So
For the love of the sport.
patience is the key.
Patience.
Patience is the key. And that's why I got an ice chest full of water and Powerade. I got fans blowing where these guys are going to be in line in a minute, because I want them to be patient with me, because I know what they're dealing with. I know they've been in the sun all day, and then I know what they're dealing with right now trying to get their boats on the trailer. So being nicely said, that's what I'm getting at. Got Brendan Flick barely getting up the boat ramp. He managed it. Got a pretty Falcon from Pretty Falcon. Show him that boat right there. Pretty Falcon from Darbo Marine. Terry Morris and them. I mean, he just got that boat, and we're starting to see more and more Falcon boats on the fishing trail. And not only is it a good boat. Hey Rick, show that boat ramp again, man.
I got it.
That's what we got going on right here, guys. And a cluster.
A cluster.
All
right.
Anyway, here we go. Justin Hilburn is at the bat. His partner today, Dusty Nomi, couldn't be here. And kind of feels kind of light.
Oh, good. 12.
Boat number 12, and he worked all day to catch one fish.
One fish.
Proud to have him though, huh? Gonna put him in there today.
It's gonna be lean.
Your total is
Survey done. Well done.
0.89. It won't register if it's under a pound. Hey man, you're on the board. That's right. That's right. I appreciate you, bud.
Nomi and Hilburn, long day.
All right, so Hilburn and Nomi pretty much didn't do anything. They had 0.89. So 11.96, Ken Lanchel. And Gary Roberts still comfortably leading this thing. We got a lot going on. We got a parking lot with no spaces to park. We got a boat ramp that is just bottlenecked up. we got fishermen that have been in the sun all day that I'm sure are just ready to weigh their fish and go home. And I'm trying to, once they get here, they're good. We got air blowing, we got water, we got Powerade, they're good. But we have challenges right now at the boat ramp, Rick.
Yeah.
Big challenges.
And the reason why, the Reaper Boat Show going on at Ouachita.
Yeah. What's up, Scott? Come on, man, up or down?
Ooh.
All right. So Scott and Courtney they won the Claiborne event with 30 pounds. They're gonna come up here later on, I think, and get to be on the sad face cam. Because he was thumbing me down.
2 thumbs down.
Yeah, buddy. We got EK over there, EK Coast Rod. We're glad. He's another big sponsor of ours. He's standing there at the boat ramp. He opened direct traffic. And he's got EK Marine over there in West Monroe. He's a gold sponsor of ours. And he sells Bass Cat boats. Love EK, man. Just been in business for, good Lord, probably 45 plus years. And
Y'all stay safe.
doing a lot better health-wise, and the man is out there directing traffic right now. And believe me, we need somebody doing that.
He's got the cane.
All right.
Who do we have coming up?
Come on in. Dylan Emerson, Trey Bells. Trey was not able to fish today. Dylan's got what, one?
One.
Another one fish
How'd you
stringer.
know that?
Because I'm seeing a lot of it.
Wow.
And your total today is 135. You want to hold it up and get a pic?
Oh, yeah.
All right, get a picture. Liv smiling. She wants to get a pic. Here, hold it up right there. Come on, man. Hey, what do you say after that, Liv? Cha-ching? Or not cha-ching? Cha-ching?
I'm glad this year's over. I'm ready for next year.
Yeah. Hey, man, appreciate it. Hey, we got an open tournament Saturday on Darbone. I don't know if y'all knew about it. All right, yeah, that's right. There's a lot going on. All right. So, Dylan did not cha-ching a cash check at the boat dock.
Nope.
So right now it's still looking like Lantrip and Gary Roberts are just comfortably leading this thing and are not even here to watch it. They just said, "Let me know if we did anything." I don't know. All right, we got another boat coming up here in a minute. They're slowly coming up. They're slowly coming up. Got T.O. Crocker, Benny Hedgepeth. These guys can be good on the river. And they got the reputation of doing good on the river, man. Look like you got a little bit of something in that bag.
I got a lot of water.
He says a lot of water. I've heard that a million times doing this. All right. You got 5.
Got 5.
So, 1196 is leading this thing right now. I think like 685 is in second. Taylor Cobb and Craig Cobb is second. Nobody's weighed in a big bass yet. I hadn't seen one come through here that's over 3 pounds yet. All right. Okay, so 685 in second, 1196 in first. Where's this going to put you, Mr. Crocker?
Survey's done.
911. You are currently in second place. You want to get a pick?
911.
That's strong for today, I'm telling you. You might want to get a pick. Okay, all right, we'll bag them up. You want to weigh a big one? Okay, put him in there. Hold him up to Rick and let him see. Liv, scoot back a second, just a second. All right, so we hadn't even had a guy want to weigh in a big bass yet today. He holding him up and let Rick see him. All right, so right now, this is going to be our current big bass leader. Lay him in there.
Big bass from T.O. and Benny.
There you go, 254, currently leading big bass. Fish are flopping, Otter's getting fish slime on the computer. She loves that. All right, let's go. So that was currently your second place team right now. 9 something, I can't remember. 911.
911.
1196, leading. Ken Lantra, Gary Roberts, leading this thing.
All right.
What's your boat number?
I didn't even tell me this morning. Number 34. Thank you. Brian Faulkner and Bradley. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, Brian Faulkner. Bradley Baird up the bat, boat 34. Got you some Kentuckies in there, man. Got 5 fish.
Faulkner and Barrett.
I love how they fight.
I know it. They ain't
So
big,
what'd
but
you do?
they
Did you
fun.
go to the Darbone Spillway to catch them?
No, just Main River, man.
Oh, Main River.
Jigs and crankbaits. That's about it.
Jigs and crankbaits. Looks like you had fun, man.
Oh, hot, fun.
608. Just I'm rambling. I think that's maybe got you in like 4th place right now.
608.
Cash it!
Big checks at the dive.
All righty. On up. Patrick Daniels, Blake Epinet. We got 5. All right.
Daniels.
You want to weigh this big one, I'm telling you, because 254 is leading it. Hold it up to Rick and let him see. All righty. Lay it in there and let's see what we got. There you go, right there. That's our current big bass leader, 330.
Survey's done.
Look, you guys got second in the championship on the river, huh? Yep. Oh, that was a crazy tournament. You guys are right there. Lost by a couple of ounces, I believe, if I remember right. Woo! Look at that. Hey, flopping everywhere. Uh-oh, Lantrop and Gary Roberts are back.
There.
They must have been watching the live feed. Yeah. Isn't that something? 858 for you, man. You want a
Survey's
picture?
done.
That's kind of strong for today. All right, put the bag in. Yeah, look at that. They left and then they heard that somebody might be getting a big check. They found out we were going to split the money, and now they're back. You're leading it.
You're leading it.
You're leading it. 1196.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's right. That's what happens. And now he's going to sit down and watch. You know. Boat 30. Connor Nimrod.
Boat 30. Connor
We
Nimrod.
got 5. Make sure, man.
That bad off. We have 5 of them that you just grabbed, put in there.
So
Yeah.
Lantrop returns 1196.
5, and we got
current
5
leading.
alive.
Survey's done.
543.
543.
There you go, man.
Make it bag.
Connor's pumped. 543, 5 fish. Yeah. Yeah, we got Lantrop and Gary Roberts, who have finally joined us back up. They're leading it with 1196. $2,500 at stake today. $350 and a big box of Southern Classic chicken for the big bass. We love doing that every tournament, man. Alvin Fanny, man, he backs us. He's one of our top sponsors. He is our top sponsor. And Alvin, if you're watching this, we really appreciate the support. We could not do this without guys like you. And you guys really, really came through this year to help this circuit out. And but that big box of Southern Classic chicken is gotten to be kind of famous for MediaBass Louisiana division. All right.
All right. Got more coming
So
up.
Gary Roberts and Ken Lantrop are sitting there comfortably in the shade with the fan blowing on them,
Got it
leading with
made
1196.
in the
What's your
shade.
boat number? Boat number 14.
Brandon Arant. Casey Goodling.
Alrighty, we got Brandon Aaron, Casey Goodling. They've been fishing with us all year. You can just dump them, man. That's all right. Uh-oh.
Got
All right,
5.
11.96. This is solid. This is solid. All right. Make sure my scales are refit. Yep, they are. All right. Are you watching, Ken? Yeah. Ken's watching.
11.96.
11.96. They're fat. They're all fat. Man, these fish are on a heck of a diet. All right, 11.96. Do you have it?
No.
I tricked you.
Survey's done.
803. Hey, you want a picture?
803.
All right.
So, Blantrip and
That's going to
Roberts.
put you up there, though. Probably in like 3rd place. All right. Next up, Matt Hopko, Colton Bradford. Matt was fishing by himself today. What's your boat number?
42.
42.
Colton Bradford, Matt Hopko.
Got. Turn my stereo on. Hit the on button. Where it says on. All right, you got 5 fish.
5 fish.
Oh man, these fish have been lively
Bradford
today.
and Hopko, yeah. They may not be big, but they sure are alive.
Cut it off. All right. 765.
765.
Put the bag right there.
For
Put you in
Hopko,
like 5th
Colton
place
Bradford.
right now, I think. See you, bud. All right, we got Ken Lanstrup up there. Look at him, Rick. He just staring.
Oh yeah, he's
Come on up.
the air of confidence.
Boat 26. Lanstrup and Roberts still leading this thing. He just watching closely.
Stuart Scott, Matthew Harvey.
All right, so what's leading Big Bass?
Big Bass unofficially 254.
330. You want to
330,
weigh it? I think you want to
330.
weigh it. Hold it up to Rick right there.
We got a
Could this possibly be a big box of Southern Classic chicken? You got to beat 330 to get Big Bass. He got it. Lay it in there.
There we go.
Oh, man, he's hopping around. What'd you catch it on? You got it, man. 344. That might be your Big
344.
Bass. Big box of Southern Classic chicken. 5. Man, he likes to flop too, man. That floppy fish cam is doing good now, Rick. All right. So that 3, whatever you weigh, that's going to help you out with your stringer for sure.
All right, so Scott and
A lot.
Harvey.
Let's see what you got there, bud. Oh, yeah.
Survey's done.
855. Y'all want a pit?
855.
All right, look, they want a pit. They're going to hold their fish up.
We gotta let y'all know we made it in or anything?
Oh, man, I ain't got nobody to check boats today. All right, so Liv is going to get pictures with the weight in the background. I think right now this is going to put them in possibly 3rd. I mean, they're right there close to the top. 855. And all right, guys, good job. Might get you a check today. Probably didn't think that either, did you? Watch your step.
47
All right,
boats.
so Ken Lanstrup and Gary Roberts
Went out.
comfortably leading with 11.96. We got some hammers coming up, though. And here's the deal. We got a heck of a points race going on for teams. Mark Price, Tuss, and Millen are leading the points right now by 7 points over Bradley Herring and Luke Herring. This is the last tournament, so we're going to find out who ends up winning this season points race. Whoever wins gets to fish free next year, and that's $1,200. That's nice to be able to come fish and be boat number 1, leaving out every tournament. So free entry fees, and boat number 1 all year long. You can't beat it. And what are you ringing the crybaby thing for? Am I
No.
sad or something?
I'm breathing the carbon monoxide along
Oh.
with the dead animal in the woods
my
over
scale
here.
turned
So
off.
we have such a elemental atmospheric.
Scale turned off. All right, hang tight. It's gonna be a minute.
All right, so we are at the Ouachita River, Joe Bob's. And if you're just joining us, leading is Kenny Lantrip, Gary Roberts. They were first up, 1196, 1196. And the weight scales coming in, 204, 685, 803, 858, 0.89. So low weights, 911. It looks to be unofficially now. This is me, 911. Benny Hedgepet, T.O.
Got a little
Crocker.
bit of, lost a little juice on my scales here, Rick.
All
Nothing's
right.
ever perfect, so we'll be back up here in just a second.
And we're at Joe Bob's, as mentioned.
All right. Okay, we're back up and running for now.
Yeah,
Let me
we're
put my glove back on.
so let's see who's coming up to weigh in.
Oh my gosh, hard to put my gloves back on. They're already wet.
47 went out. We have weighed in probably 15-ish, guesstimating. The high weight currently 1196, Lantrip and Roberts at 1196, 911. Benny Hedgepet,
All right.
T.O. Crocker.
Sorry about that.
All right.
All right, we're back in business. Dump them in there. What's your boat number?
Boat
Boat
number
41.
41. Blake Burnett.
All right. Blake Burnett fishing
Burnett.
by himself today, and he's got 3.
Got 3 good ones, it looks like, for Burnett. Now we're getting the crowds.
All right, Blake. Did better than a lot. 497.
Survey done.
All right, put your bag right there.
497 for his 3 fish. Now you can see the parking lot getting a lot more action here.
Next up, Chad Hayes, Ron Dozier, birthday man right here, Rick.
All right, birthday man.
You
Let's
got
see.
a birthday song you can play?
Yeah.
That's it.
And there's your birthday fish right there.
All right. Oh, the birthday.
This fish knew it was Chad's birthday today. Hold it up, let Rick see it. Boat number, Chad.
32.
32. Lay it in there.
Got 1 fish.
122.
123.
1, 2, 3.
He made your day, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Got 1, 2, 3.
Next up, Scott Dalrymple, our Lake Claiborne champ, Scott Dalrymple. Uh-oh. Man, he's had a year all year. He's telling me no. I've heard that a million times. I'm not buying it.
I made it today.
Let's look in.
He got 5.
Got 5.
But this is good though for today. I think like 9 something's in second place right now. You got that?
911.
Huh? 1196. We'll put you up there, man. 868.
Service done.
You want a picture?
Well done.
All right, the bag right there.
868.
You guys have had an unbelievable year this year. Darbone killed y'all. The first tournament. Y'all would have weighed in 5, y'all would have won the points easy.
868 for Scott Dalrymple and Courtney Harris. So
All
Harris
right, little weigh-in delay right now.
got a break in the action again. Go to the camera. That's the parking lot at Joe Bob's. And here's where they have to weigh, unload, load up the boat, come in and then get weighed. So here comes a nice looking boat.
Got Mark Brazier rolling in.
Mark Brazier.
Mark, we're a little short staffed today, Rick. A little short staffed. And so Mark helped me, Mark and Shannon Sims helped me get the live wells checked this morning, and that's a lot of work, man. You gotta walk, especially here. There's We didn't do a live well check when they go by the dock. We literally had to have them crawling every boat and check every live well. 47 to be as a matter of fact. So, you know, I really appreciate them doing that. Mark's directed a lot of tournaments over the years, and he understands what goes on with that. So, but he helped me get it done this morning, and wouldn't have been able to get this blast off taken off without them. Stepped in and helped when I needed it. So, okay, so like I said, we got a cluster at the boat ramp. Rick, it's been a cluster the whole time.
Yeah, but they're working their way through it. They're working.
Hopefully, this is why we're kind of slow with the weigh-in as of right now. Just got 2 boat ramps, and we got, you know, some people that, I don't know, they're just not real skilled at backing trailers. That's all I can say on that. And not our guys, but it's kind of what you deal with in the summertime. Work manager. So 1196, Ken Lancher, Gary Roberts are still leading this thing. And it's going to be pretty strong. They left. And then all of a sudden, what was going on? And decided 344. Just leaving me past, I was just past that 344. So, Ken and Gary have decided to rejoin us because they heard that they might win. Got a parking lot full of trucks and trailers. Going out?
I think so.
All right. It has been a hot day, Rick. You talk about being out there 8 hours standing on that deck, beating down sun. That'll take everything out of it. And an event like this take some of these guys 2 or 3 days to just feel back to normal. And that's how I feel when I fish these kind of events. It takes a toll on you, man. They had the Reaper Boat Fest going on the river today too. They had like probably 1,200 people over there just running up and down the river, and that's why we're not at Forsyth today. We're at Joe Bob's. So let's see, we got a little stall in the weigh-in. As of right now, Ken Lancher, Gary Roberts are leading this thing with 1196. 1196.
Next week
could be very, very strong today. $2,500 first place. I see Thomas Mill and Mark Price pulling up. They are leading the points race by 7 points ahead of Luke Herring and Bradley Herring. So the points race is about to happen right here. We're about to find out who's going to win Angler of the Year 2024. Who's going to be leading us out first next year? Who's going to get the fish free next year? We're about to find that out. It's going to be between Thomas Millen, Mark Price, Luke Herring, and Bradley Herring. Luke and Bradley, father and son team, they have had an unbelievable year this year, and they got a shot, and we'll see. I can't ever tell with Price, man. He's always smiling, so I don't know if he's got him or not. Can't ever tell. The man always smiling.
Mark Price, Thomas McMillan.
But here they go. They're bagging them up. You got a camera on them, Rick?
Deboat them.
Mark and Thomas bagging them up right
sure
now.
Enough, across the parking lot there.
Right there. And we'll see. 1196 still leading this event. Gary Roberts, Ken Lancher. No one has gotten close to that. 9-something pounds
911.
is in second place. And who would that be? Yeah, Benny Hedgepeth, T.O. Crocker. By no surprise, they're really good on the Ouachita River. All right, we got a river stick coming up. Mark Smith fished with Ramey Hall today. And let's see. He's smiling. You normally have a Diet Coke in your hand when you come up here, but today it's water. I understand why.
It's 100 degrees out there.
He always has a Diet Coke and sets it right there, but today we're drinking water. All right. I felt like something heavy just hit. You got the floppy fish cam on, Rick?
I got the floppy fish cam on. What do we?
We got 5.
There's a big one there.
Leading big bass. Hold it up, Mark. Let the guys see it and then let Rick see it. We're going to get a picture right here. He's good. Lay it in there. Big box of Southern Classic chicken as of right now. Bam, 423.
Boom.
All right. Now here's the deal. 1196 is leading.
423.
He's got 4 to go with it. But they're not all that big. Let's see.
All right. Let's see what the stringer for Smith and Hall is.
Let's see what we got there, bud.
Survey's done. Well done.
Ooh, let's go 1006.
1006.
That's going to put you currently in second place. Let's get a picture real quick.
1006.
Cash it!
Big checks
All right,
at the
Liv, I'll hold it
dive.
up. We'll get a picture with the weight in the background. Turn around, get the weight in the background. All right, that's currently our second place team right now.
Big checks at the dive. 1006. Mark Smith, Ramey Hall. Packing up them fish. They're going back into
What'd you
the
catch the
water.
deal on, Mark? Jig. Up the bayou, right?
Bunch of
Up
jigs.
the bayou. All right. Mark likes to fish the bayou.
All right, who we got
All
coming
right,
up?
we got Chris Gates and Jerry Arant, man. These guys have had some really good luck with us over the past year,
Boat
couple of
number
years.
3.
They won the championship up here on the river a year ago, $10,000. Big money.
All right,
All right,
10,000 last year.
did a good job keeping them alive today, man.
Man, look at them.
I'm loving it. We've only had 2 dead fish today so far.
Gates,
It
Arant.
puts you up there, man. I mean, when they look like, I really can't tell, but 1001's in
Nope.
second. Let's see what
1196.
5. 924.
Great talk.
I think that might have y'all in third right now. Put the bag right there. You want a picture? Nah. You want one? Oh, we're good, man.
All right,
Speed it on up.
924. Chris Gates, Jerry
All right.
Arant,
Mark Brazier, Shannon Sims coming in.
Frazier Sims.
We got 5. 5 weighers.
Frazier, Shannon Sims, 25. Mark Frazier's not going to go for the big bass. We're rolling now.
Mark, catch them all. $563.
Survey's
Man, put the
done.
bag right there.
Well done.
563.
Thank you. Mark Price coming
Frazier.
up.
All right.
They're leading the points. Do we have enough
Do we
to
have?
win the points race?
He's
We won't know
smiling.
until Luke and Bradley Herring weigh in. Uh-oh. We got 2.
2.
This could make things interesting
Price.
for the points race.
Thomas
Go way up the
McMillan,
river
boat
today.
23.
2 fish for Price from Millen. A total
Survey
weight
done.
of 279. Put the bag right there, man.
279. Packs him up.
All right, next up, Matt Jones, Scotty Sadler, right? That's who's fishing with you? Oh, yeah, you can dump them if you want. It's up to you.
I don't live in water.
I got you.
Take them all the way down there without water.
I got you. What's your boat number, Matt?
36, I believe.
Boat number 36.
Matt
Make
Jones.
sure that's right. Matt Jones, Scotty Sadler. All right.
Scotty Sadler. He's unloading them.
Yeah, they got 5. This could be strong, Rick.
That one's 3.5.
Hold your big one up, man. Show it to Rick. You got to be like 4 something for big bass. 4.23 to take the
He's
big
trying to
bass
get it.
lead for a box of Southern Classic chicken. Hold it up, let everybody guess what it weighs, and lay it in there.
Survey's done.
354, all right, the LED went out. Hang tight, all right? I'm swapping batteries right now.
354.
354, if you want to reweigh him again, it doesn't matter to me.
That's bad. That's what I am.
Okay, all right. 354 on big bass.
And again next week, Endless Summer, in search of the perfect stringer. This is going to be an open team tournament, the Summer Splash Bash. It's going to be at Rhett's on Lake D'Arbonne, and the MediaBass 2025 schedule is out, and you can. All right, so
Now we got it.
354, Matt Jones, sadly.
All right, man.
I mean, that's his partner. Not
1196. I got a man that's watching it here. He's kind of curious. Ken Lancer, man, he's kind of.
He was watching all day.
This
All
man
right.
is. You might want to watch. 1196 is lead.
Scotty Sadly, Matt Jones, trying to get
1196. Ken Lantrip is a
Lantrip.
little nervous over there. He's, Matt Jones and Scotty got to have 1190. Feels kind of heavy. Woo! Close! 1175. Ken and Gary are still hanging on by a thread. Hold this up. We're going to get a picture real quick.
wow, 1175.
That was close.
1196, leading
Ken
it.
just looking over, just worried. And he almost lost that $2,500 right there. They had 1196. Ken Lancher and Gary Roberts. Matt Jones, Scotty Sadler just weighed in 1175, and Ken sat back down, and he's back in front of the fan now, trying to calm his nerves.
That's Lantrip right there with the hat back towards you. Olivia taking care of the pictures
Thank
here.
y'all.
Matt Jones, Scotty Sadly is gladly
Well,
in second
I think
place.
second place is paying $1,200 today.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
We'll see if Ken has another couple of reasons to worry.
That was close.
That scared him right
1175.
Ken and Gary are still hanging on with 1196. Next up, we got John, the team of John Ross, Jeff Gregory coming up.
John Ross.
All right,
Jeff
set your
Gregory.
bag. You can take them out or whatever you want to do, man.
Well,
Help
I'll
'em.
keep the water flowing.
Yeah, put them in there. Just take them out one time.
Jeff Gregory and John Ross. One of the 47 that left out
Boy, that water's hot.
this
It
morning.
is.
All right.
Everything else is too.
Okay, you want to weigh
Five.
your big one? I think it's like 423. All right, you got 550.
423 is the big one.
All right, 4 something weighing, leading. 423. You want to try it?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, we're gonna hold it up to Rick.
All right.
John wants to try big bass. He
Is
wants
this
to beat
gonna be
423.
23.
He got it. Lay it in there. Let's see what we got. Big
All
bass.
right, let's see
Big
what
box
we
of
got.
Southern Classic chicken.
Survey's
The
done.
big bass today.
Well done.
All right, not quite
374.
374.
All right, so let's see what the rest of the stringer will string out
John's
to be.
fishing with sub today, Jake Orman today. You guys need any guiding done? Where do you got at? Caney, D'Arbonne,
Survey's
Bartholomew,
done.
man. Glad to have Jake fishing with us today. Give him a
8:32.
call if you need some guide done. 832. Put your bag right there.
832.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, here's the where they're coming up and down from.
Next up,
Next up,
Cade, Hillstead, John Pierce, boat 29.
Hillstead and Pierce. Hillstead and Pierce.
Nice stringer. Uh-oh, he's creeping up here again. Look at him. All right, let's see what they got. Ken Lathrop can't stand it. Him and Gary Roberts are leading this thing with 11.96.
Hillstead
This is
and
strong
Pierce.
for today, man. 8-9 pounds, been strong.
Survey's done.
8.16. All right, get your bag right there.
8:16.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Okay, so next up, Lebo King, weighed in. Kenny Covington and Lebo King. Liv said that you guys are going to win today with 12.70. That's Kenny's partner.
You're going to be disappointed. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord. 3 fish.
What's the score, boys? What did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League
Big
baseball
bad
today?
boys is what Lebo called them.
All right, 11.96.
507.
507 for
Up the
Covington.
bayou, huh? Up the bayou.
507, Covington and King today. That's the
Guys,
work.
we got Powerade and water in that ice chest. Y'all want to get y'all something.
Powerade in the water on a hot day
All right.
at Joe
Here's
Bob's.
the deal. Mark Price and Tossin Millen weighed in 2 fish for like 2-something pounds. And Bradley Herring and Luke Herring were behind them in the points race by 7 points. And I don't see Luke or Bradley. Oh, they're here. They're going to wait. All right. Well, the thing is, we're going to get a little suspenseful here in a minute.
Ooh.
Audrey just confirmed that they are checked in and they are waiting. So this could get really interesting. First place in the points is going to get the fish free all next year. And they get leave boat number 1 out. All right. All right. I got Nick Silvestri and Rocco Silvestri coming up. These guys can fish on the river. And let's see, Rocco is bringing them up right now. Still 11.96, Ken Lathrop, Gary Roberts leading this thing. And 11.75 is in second.
All right, Silvestri's.
Matt Jones, Scotty Sadler in second with 11.75. Come on up, Mr. Rocco. All right.
Let's see how they look.
All right. 5 fish.
That's a lot more than some have had. Not going for Silvestri's, yes, 8.87. Not a bad day, considering.
We're good. So 11.96 is still leading. We got Slade Hampton, Sean Southern coming up. What's your boat number? Boat number 9. Boat number 9.
Boat number 9, Love Potion number 9, boat number 9. Sean
We
Southern,
got 5. We got 1 to see.
Slade Hampton. Got 4 up, 1 down. Southern, Hampton. Weighs in at
Survey's done. Well done.
618. 618. Next up,
All right, come on
Big
up.
checks on the
Gary
die.
Fish, what's your boat number? 20, I think. Boat number 20?
boat number 20.
All right, boat number 20. Go ahead. 5.
There they are.
All right, 5 for you. 882.
882.
Appreciate it. Ken Latcher, Gary Roberts still leading this day. They actually left the weigh-in. There you go right there, Rick. Get a picture right here. Luke Herring, Bradley Herring driving up. These guys are second place in the points right now. 7 points behind Thomas and Mark Price. Thomas and Mark Price. And Mark and Thomas weighed in a while ago. They had like 2-something pounds of 2 fish. So this could get interesting. This could get interesting. 11.96, still leading it. Ken Lantrop, Gary Roberts. We have got a madhouse in the parking lot. Rick, show them this parking lot, man. You talk about Joe Bob's is packed. We've got the parking lot packed. If you're planning on going on a river today, Joe Bob's probably wouldn't be a smart place to launch. All right, we got Hayden Savage, Matt Willis up. Got 2. Boat number.
All right. Hayden Savage, Matt Willis. Savage and Willis.
288. You don't have to worry about him, Ken. All right, put your bag right there.
288. Savage and Willis. See, another low one.
All right.
Leading it, 11.96.
The suspense is coming. Luke Herring, Bradley Herring checked in. They're 7 points down from Mark Price and Thomas and Millen as far as winning the points. Mark and Thomas weighed in a while ago with a little over 2 pounds. They had 2 fish. So this can get interesting to see who will win the Angler of the Year. These guys have been duking it out. We've been averaging 55 to 60 teams a tournament. And these guys have been duking it out all year. Somebody is about to come on top with the points. Can't really ask for much more closer of a points race than this.
So the points race
I
means
think like 7 or 8, something like that. I can't remember. Huh? Paying 8. We'll see. Huh?
You couldn't tell me what's in 8th place, could you?
Not yet. She got to finish with everything and hit the enter button. Uh-oh, she might be able to.
John Pierce, Kay Hillstead.
What's your boat number?
29. 12. All right.
You can go home now.
Yeah.
It has been a chore getting these boats loaded up this afternoon. We have had a madhouse at Joe Bob's. Not just our guys. I mean, it's people everywhere. Are Luke and Bradley gonna wait? Where are they?
all right.
11.96 is currently leading this thing. Ken Lantrop and Gary Roberts. Matt Jones, Scotty Sadler in second with 11.75. And here comes the drum roll. Mark Price, Thomas Millen had 2 fish today for 2 pounds. Bradley Herring, Luke Herring were behind them by 7 points in the points race.
So it's going to be a
Do
points
they
race.
have enough to top Price and McMillan to win Angler of the Year? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got 5.
They got 5. You worked hard for them, didn't you? All right, father and son team, Luke Herring and Bradley Herring are up. They've got 5 fish, and they have been anticipating the tournament all week. I think Luke's been in my tackle shop 2 or 3 times, buying just all kind of random stuff. So based on that, I want to say it was junk fishing 101 based on what I was watching you buy all week. Because you didn't know.
Survey's
572.
Well done.
That's going to make things really close. Like, the computer's going to have to figure this out. So, y'all want a picture real quick? I want to get y'all, let's get their pic real quick.
522.
Get it in the,
no,
wait in the background. That is going to
572.
make the points race insanely close. Like, I have no idea where this is going to put them at.
That's why you fish them all.
How many guys are in between Luke and Bradley and Mark and Thomas? It's going to make or break the points race deal. Yeah, wait in the background. Wait in the background. Yeah, with the weight in the background. So this is 572, nothing special, but it could be. It could be all they needed to win the points race. And that ends up being real special. So I don't know. We won't know.
That means they get next
Until-
year free.
A little bit.
Leading out and
Oh yeah, there's still guys needing to weigh. We got guys that still hadn't weighed. It has been an absolute cluster at Joe Bob's boat ramp. And so Luke was just informing me that it's bad, which we've already been talking about it. And you have to have some serious patience
so far so good.
to something. You have to have some serious patience to deal with what these guys are dealing with at the boat ramp right now. So it's going to be a little bit. That's why this weigh-in's kind of dragging. And
Traffic
because of that.
everywhere. And again, why are we here? Is Forsyth has, I think Greg said, up to 1,500, maybe 1,200 boats. Part of the Reaper Boat series that's going on. That place is jam-packed.
Where are they? Hey, no,
We heard
I'm going to tell him not to
Sterlington.
leave. Huh?
So 1196, Lantrip and Roberts holding up. First weighs in.
Right.
First ones to
Not
weigh in.
everybody's weighed in.
So Lantrip and Roberts, 1196. They were threatened there by Matt Jones, Scotty Sadley, Jones and Sadley. 1175. 1175. These are unofficial.
Yeah, we're paying 8 places today, guys.
Paying 8.
So we're sorry about the weigh-in taking forever. 1196 is leading this thing. Ken Lantrip, Gary Roberts. We got some more to weigh in. There's bottleneck down there at that boat ramp. It's just been a cluster here. But the guys are staying patient. They've been patient all year. We've had a great group of guys fishing with us this year, and everybody's just been positive and gets along, and good competition.
This is the final of the 2024 season. Man,
What's
it
up?
started on January.
I can't hear. I'm dead.
Lake Darbone.
No, where?
And then February, Claiborne. Darbone in March. Caney in April we did.
Paying 8. See you.
Lake Bruin. And then here, the Ouachita to wrap it up on the first full day of summer. Yesterday, the longest day of the year.
What did
So the 2025 Check It 4 season comes to a close today. However, there's an opportunity for next week.
seeing how many points they were behind?
Endless Summer in Search of the Perfect Stringer. This is going to be an open team tournament. Open team tournament, the Summer Splash Bash, next week at Rhett's. Rhett's, you can weigh in. No monthly, no membership required for this one. And this is going to be a regular MediaBass payout, MediaBass North Louisiana Division. It'll be next Saturday, and we'll be up on the lake, Darbone at Rhett's, Tails and Shells. Currently, we find ourselves at Joe Bob's, which was flooded out back in one of the great floods, many floods that we've had here. But the boat ramp that Greg's talking about, got to go down, get the boat, come on up, get weighed in. It's 3:39 currently, time-wise.
We got some guys, some anxious guys that are hanging around, not only to see if they get a check, but to see how this points race is going to shake out. Go ahead and lay. What's your boat number?
28, I think.
Boat 28.
28.
Tyler Jared Hughes. How many Red Bulls we drank today? Two.
2 Red Bulls.
2.
A lot of steering wheel time.
A lot of steering wheel time. You guys have got a pretty falcon boat. 5.
Sanders and Hughes with 5 fish.
I thought we were going to weigh 5 for less than 5 pounds.
You guys go up the river?
All over. We went south and then we finished north. Just our stuff wasn't quite right, I guess. I don't know.
Survey's done.
5 even. Man, look at that.
My skill said 501, so.
Put your bag in there.
5 even for Sanders and Hughes.
All right, so 1196 is leading this, Rick. I'm sure you've been keeping them updated. But it's Ken Lantrip, Gary Roberts. Ken left the weigh-in, and then I guess he was hearing on the live stream or somebody said, you better get back. So now he's been back and he's been leaning over my trailer the whole time. Huh? Yeah, Audrey said he looks like Mr. Wilson on Home Improvement. He almost got bumped out a while ago. Matt Jones
Got bumped out.
and them had 1175. Todd Reisinger, Robert Massey up to bat. We got 5. Hey, you got 5 again. Look at him. Can you get a picture of Ken right there? He just can't. He can't stand it. He can't stand it. Get a picture of Mr. Ken right there. Hey, you better be worried about this one, I'm telling you.
All right.
Oh, it feels heavy, Ken.
Survey's done.
790. All right, bro. Get your bag back in there.
790. So there goes Lantrip sitting
Thank
back
you.
down.
All right, so Ken Lantrip and Gary Roberts still hanging on at 1196. This weigh-in is taking a while, guys, because this boat ramp has been a disaster as far as guys getting their boats on the trailer. We've got some interesting things with the points race coming up. Who's going to win the points race? Well, the river always makes that interesting. And we're going to keep it at that right now. But everybody that's in the mix is still here. So, hey, look at them over there. They're looking at him. Look at him. I need to get a pic of that. Everybody that's here probably needs to hang around. We got guys looking on their phones right now, tallying up this points race. I already know what they're doing. I've been on that side of the fence. Yeah, buddy. How many more? We got here. We got Damien Bethea, Jason Lee coming up. These guys won the brewing tournament. Weighed in at 832.
3 dinks.
3 dinks, Ken. You believe that?
Is that what it's been a lot of?
Here, man. Leave the water in the bag. I'll just pull them out.
These are monsters.
These guys won all the money on brewing last tournament. All the money.
We didn't win all the money today.
No, you didn't.
What's running right now? About 11 something?
1196. Yep. Well, that's fishing comes in streaks, man.
Oh, yeah.
You go from a hero to a 0.
Survey's done.
337. Yeah, you won the tournament fishing too. That's crazy how that happens. You get the weight on that, 337, 350. That's crazy how that happens. When you win one, it seems like you get streakish, man. It's just, you can't do no wrong.
We did today.
Well, you did today, but you'll have another day to come back and win again. Thank y'all.
All
All
right.
right.
So there they go down.
So 1196 currently leading this thing. And Ken Lanstrup, Gary Roberts, Matt Jones, and Scotty Sadler came in, scared them with 1175. And after that, it drops to like 10 pounds. So these weights have been really low.
Low weights today.
And we just had to see, man. We just had to see. I think 1196 is, I think Ken might be okay now. I don't know that anybody else is going to top that.
Well,
We'll see.
They're not rushing in.
Ken
that's
Lanstrup
for sure.
and Gary Roberts have been fishing tournaments for years. They're veterans of ours, and they've been around the bass tournament trails for a long, long time. I remember when I was a kid, Ken would come up there, Rick, at the weigh-in. He had a 9 horsepower stick steer with an ice chest, an aluminum boat. We'd all have big fiberglass boats. His motor wouldn't even go in reverse. And they come in, and I'm telling you right now, if Ken docked his boat and he had his feet on top of that ice chest with a grin, you can go ahead and go home. It's over. They won so many tournaments for years in an aluminum boat. I'll never forget, with a 9 horsepower Mercury that didn't even go in reverse. And here they are.
Here they are.
Hanging in there on top.
Waiting for, well, we really don't know how many left. I mean, 47 went out this
You don't
morning.
have to have big fancy rigs to win bass tournaments. He proved that to me years ago.
I got 32 unofficially that have weighed in. 32
I wish somebody could
out
check
of
and
47.
look down there and see how many more boats we got coming up. We got Brent Bigelow coming on up. Brent coming up. Rick just coming back and forth, walking back. He has done a heck of a job for us. I just want to tell y'all,
Thank you.
you think he could just sit down and do the live stream? He can't do it. He is overworking to make this good for our viewers. And we cannot be more lucky to have Rick Godley doing this weigh-in for us.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You guys want a live event stream? Football, baseball, anything. Get with me. I can tell you who to call. Rick Godley.
All right.
He will make it top notch. You see all these cameras we got all over the place? Yeah, you're not just seeing one view. He's got it going on. He knows what he's doing.
Civil War reenactments, too.
I just don't like it when you do the crybaby thing. Yeah.
But just like
All
that.
right.
We got sound effects.
He likes to make fun of me every now and then, but I take it.
No.
And I don't I don't get too upset.
Big checks on the die.
Cash it! Brick talk.
What else do we got for him? Oh, well, no, we're not saying good night.
11.96 Ken Leonard. Uh-oh, the man's coming up here right now. He can't stand it. He just can't stand it. I mean...
There's Kenny Landrum. Gary Roberts, first weigh-in today.
One.
And then...
Yeah.
Here we go. We got someone coming up.
You'll deposit and cut half of it. Give him the other half. the check, that whatever y'all win is going to be made out to one. We're going to give you one check. And if you win, you're going to get one check for $2,500. No. You're not the winner yet, kid. I'm sorry. You might be. You might be the winner.
Can't go home.
Yeah. Yeah. Ken's hanging around.
There's the dock that you can't see. It's a steep.
This weigh-in's taking forever, guys, because it's been a bottleneck down there at the boat ramp. And it's not like they've been dealing with a lot of stuff that fishermen complain about during the summertime
There we
at
go.
the boat ramp.
Somebody coming
And
in.
so kind of slows things down. But this is kind of why this is our last event, because we don't like dealing with that. So, all right, we got Brent Bigelow coming up. Get back in your spot, Ken.
Brent Bigelow coming up.
Just two.
Two fish.
Got two. Brent Bigelow, John Bigelow. Gonna weigh in there, two fish.
All right, Brent Bigelow got two, and he's proud to have it.
Brick talk.
266.
Boom.
Yes, sir.
266
All right, put your bag back in there.
for Bigelow. Bigelow.
Proud to be out of the water for him.
I understand that. On a day like today, you got to find a good shade tree to get under, just to survive the 8-hour deal.
So Bigelow, and we got a little bit of a
Olivia and
crowd.
I fished a brim crappie derby last weekend, a Pelican Crappie Club. Brittany and Aaron put it on. It was an excellent, awesome event. We had such a good time. We fished under a tree all day in the shade, and we caught brim. We had a good time. We really appreciate them putting that event on. That's awesome. Jimmy didn't weigh, or Jimmy and them aren't here. Here, let me tell you. All right,
So
0,
I have unofficially 34
0.
now have weighed in out of
Dylan and
34.
Charlie.
Out of 47 that went out. Folks hanging out here at Joe Bob's for tournament number 6, the final one. Brought to you by Wright Specialized. Wright Trucking. Thank you so much for all.
Hey, is Heath and Ethan weighing in?
I don't think so. I think they left.
They're gone? Okay.
Trying
All
to
right,
find out
0.
who's. Too bad we don't
Definite.
have
Yeah,
a.
leave him alone. I don't know where he's at. Casey and Tyler, they're here.
Coming down to the final wire, but still don't know who's down there. I'm going to walk the camera down there, huh? Nah, better not. All right, you can see, I can hear the fish story starting back here.
Guys, I appreciate y'all being patient with all this mess down there at the boat ramp. I want to see if y'all can help me as far as knowing who's here and who's not. We only got about 4 teams that we know fish today that we hadn't seen them. Stanley, Brantley, Gray, Musgrove. Any of y'all know where they're at?
I ain't seen them.
They're gone? All right. Andy Douglas, Adam Douglas. Y'all seen them? Just a minute ago or a while? A long time ago? Okay. And then Casey Taylor, Tyler Eubank. I had seen them. All right. We'll go ahead and close it.
All right, so there you go. Trying
right.
to wrap this up.
Scales are officially closed.
Scales are officially
You can quit
closed.
worrying.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
Lantrip
hang
Roberts,
tight.
1196. Again, a quick reminder. Next week
Yeah.
it's
Those
an
guys aren't here. Zero them out. We're done.
open team tournament. Open team tournament at Rhett's. It's going to be a regular.
That'll do it, Rick. Ken
Sounds-
Lantrip, Gary Roberts won this thing with 11.96.
They weighed in first, and they came out first.
Matt Jones, Scotty Sadler came in with 11.75 and took second. And after that, it gets really crazy close. We got a points race that ended today, and we're about to award that. You guys that were in the mix, everybody needs to hang around because the river always makes things crazy at the end of the season with the points race. And that's one reason why we like to have the last tournament here. As Kenny Covington told me, it's the great equalizer. Can't say it any better than that.
The Ouachita River, the scenic Ouachita River.
Got Audrey over there tallying everything up. I appreciate her doing this. She puts up with me all year long. I don't like touching the computer because every time I do, something gets screwed up. So, got a lot of people. No, I got a mic on. This is for the live stream. And there's a lot of people that have helped us out this year. Chad Cockerham, Alyssa Cockerham come in. They're good friends of ours. They were at 4 of our events, and they helped us out tremendously. My daughter Olivia, she loves doing the trophies. She's getting them ready and is always eager to help out. Stepdaughter Abby, most every tournament up till now checks in boats. She does a wonderful job. Today she's not in town, so we just had to kind of trust everybody that they showed up on time. And Mark Brazier, Shannon Sims have come to bat several times. They saw I needed some help checking live wells, one on Claiborne, one here. Mark's directed tournaments over the years, and he saw where there's a gap that I needed some help. I didn't approach him, he approached me. I really appreciate that. So it's just going to be a little bit longer. We're going to get this tournament closed out. Guys, I got water and Powerade and everything in that ice chest there if y'all want to grab some. It has been a hot, hot day today. And the weights after the first 3 places got really, really close. I mean, we'd be here all day trying to figure out, what, people place because it gets within ounces, but Audrey's getting the computer, the Excel program, everything typed in, and we'll have it all figured out in a minute. I kind of want to interview Ken Lantrip real quick while we got a little free time. Where's Ken, Gary? Get Ken, y'all come up here real quick. All right. Matt, you and Scotty come up here real quick. We're going to interview y'all first, since y'all are here. Be careful. Yeah, come around the back or whatever. All right. I'll just finishing up, tallying everything up. We've already got it figured out who won the tournament. Right now, We got second place. Look at Mackie in that air.
Yeah,
I got he's looking all bowed up with the air blowing up. Man, hot day. Y'all survived. Y'all finished second. $1,200. Everybody wants to know how y'all did this. I mean, that's stout for today. Here.
Well, I tell you what we did. We caught one on the road, one on a spinnerbait, one on a Cinco, one on a trick worm, and one on a wobblehead.
Really?
It was stupid.
So basically, you didn't know what you were doing. You were
just straight
junk fishing 101.
Just straight up junk fishing 101 behind the guy that was winning.
Really?
That won it. We were in the same
So
spot.
y'all were in the area.
Yeah,
Okay,
we were
so were you at a river lake or were y'all on the bayou?
We were up by.
Up the bayou.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
Kenny and Gary were fishing right by you all day. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
We followed each other in and stayed the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, I know you and Jeff had an excellent season with us this year. Y'all won one on Darbone, right? And,
Jeff, that was Jeff and
I get that.
Jeff and John Ross.
Yeah, because you fish with Jeff sometimes.
Yeah,
That's how I
yeah.
get that.
Jeff and I fished the
That's right.
media
Y'all do the
Arco.
other one. Yeah.
We won Chico last
Yeah,
week.
yeah. On the roll then, man.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah, I usually get on a roll about this time of year whenever it's ended.
Yeah, I understand. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all coming out and fishing with us today.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all doing it.
Hopefully we'll get y'all
Enjoyed it. Thank
out of the heat and get y'all some money here in a minute. Ken, need you and Gary over here, man. Hang tight. We'll get it. One interview and we're done, guys, and we'll get everything rewarded. All right, you guys got the W today. You guys have been fishing a long time. And I'm not saying you're old or anything, you know, but I was telling people stories about you, Ken, winning tournaments back when I was a kid with a John boat with a 9 horsepower Mercury with an ice chest in it. And y'all dominated for years. Proved to me I didn't have to have a big fancy bass boat to win tournaments. But here you are today, and I'm the director, and you're winning my tournaments now that I'm putting on. I want to know how this went, man.
That's the first one we've won.
Hold it up.
Gary came up here and fished a little bit and practiced, and we went to a place and we caught all the fish we caught in 2 places in a real short period of time. And the rest of the day was pretty bad from noon to the time we came in. But those 2 windows, we caught them pretty quick, and
That's
they were
awesome.
all the same size, so
Yeah.
there wasn't any big ones.
Gary, you got anything, man?
No, I just enjoyed fishing with him. You know, he and I coached against each other for 20 years.
Yeah, you got Ruston High right here and Neville right here in the 90s. In the 80s, too. The late 80s and 90s, you guys were
Correct.
duking it out in the golden years, if you
Had a
ask
good
me,
time.
man.
Had a
And
good
I was a
time.
kid, and I remember those days watching those games, and I'll never forget that. But now y'all are winning tournaments together.
I think the best thing, and what people don't understand, even though we coached against each other, we have been close friends because we all understood, you know, how hard that job was. And we really enjoy fishing together.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. And I really like y'all fishing with us, man. I thank y'all for
We
coming.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. We're going to give some money out now. Y'all about to cash a big check at the boat dock. Here you go, Rick.
Big checks on the dock. There you have it.
All right, so here we go.
Here we go.
I got the checks ready. Y'all hang around. Come on back up here to the front, Ken and Gary. Hey, come around. All right, we're giving out big checks at the boat dock today. And first place. Oh, my bad. Let me start with 8. My bad. I don't want to mess up. Cordy Harris and Scott Dalrymple came in with $868. Come on up here and get your check, bud. You guys have had an unbelievable season. Unbelievable. All right, y'all hang around for a pick. 7th place, Curtis Goodling, Jared Fitch. Come on up, man. They had an 882. Sixth place, Nick Silvestri, Rocco Silvestri. Come on up. Gary's getting their check. 5th place, Beanie Hedgepeth and T.O. Crocker. They came in with 5 for 9.11. 4th place, Chris Gates, Jerry Arant, 5 for 9.24. Come on up, guys. Y'all have done good. Champs from the River Championship last year. 3rd place, Mark Smith, Ramey Hall, 10.06, and they also got Big Bass with a 4.23. All the winners hanging around for a check. Now we get into the big checks at the boat dock. 2nd place was Matt Jones and Scotty Sadler with $11.75. They're gonna make them $1,200. Good job, bud.
Big checks at the dock.
Cash it.
Well, yeah, after 5 o'clock.
Cash it.
Ching.
All right, 1st place, Ken Lantrop, Gary Roberts took on $2,500 today. Give them a hand, guys. These guys have been fishing with us a long time, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so now to the points. I'm about to get this sheet,
Checks at the dock.
and I'm going to go with 3rd place and move up to 1st.
So today's winner, Kenny Lantrop, Gary Roberts at pickup. $1,500, $11.96, 11 pounds 96. Now we're going to do the points. The points for now the point leaders.
All right, give me the points. We're going to start out with 3rd, move up.
3rd and move up.
The points, 3rd place.
Points total. Remember, next week
You want to write it down?
in the summer, in search of the perfect stringer. Another big check.
It's going to get pretty suspenseful, guys, so get ready.
Still got guys hanging out. That's my hand.
All right, Rick, what we're about to see here is we're about to award the Points Champion 2024 MediaBass. This is for all the marbles. Who's on top? These guys have been fishing all year. We've had averaged 55, 60 teams. We probably had about 95 or 100 different teams jump in this year. So, I mean, this is the best fisherman around. And whoever wins this is, I mean, it's tough to win. Let me just put it to you that way. You don't just come in here and win a MediaBass points race. You got to earn it. And that's all there is to it.
Here
So now
we
we'll
go.
tell it. 3rd place in the points this year. Did an excellent job. Luke Herring, Bradley Herring with 9:15.53.
Luke and Bradley.
Guys, nothing to be ashamed of. Y'all did awesome. On to 2nd place in the points. Y'all ready? Mark Price and Thomas and Millen got 2nd place. They had 9:17.55. Our champions for 2024. Courtney Harris, Scott Dalrymple with 9:21.83.
Courtney Harris.
Congratulations, guys. I got some hats to give y'all, and we definitely want to get a pic. Everybody come up here right now. Guys, come up here real fast. Rick, hand me that mic real quick. Yeah, we will. Just hang tight. Winners, hang tight just for a second. And, all right. Let me come. All right, come up here real quick. Yeah.
So there you have it.
For a pic. This will take just a minute.
Gonna interview
You didn't think
the
so,
points
did you,
leader.
man? Hey, these guys duked it out all year. They had one bad tournament. one bad tournament on Darbone, but then it was just, after that, it was insane. You guys knocked it out the park and find yourselves winning the points race for 2024. I'm going to hand y'all the mic, talk about it.
Really ain't much to say.
Hold it up to you.
There really ain't a whole lot to say. Lord blessed us this year. We had some good days. We had some bad days, and had a couple of outstanding days. Me and Courtney, I don't know about Courtney, but there was 2 tournaments we weighed in, biggest stringers I've ever weighed in my life, and I've done this a long time. So we appreciate Greg and everybody that's got something to do with the media organization, and we've had a good time. We've had a good time, fished hard. Like I say, some days was fun, some days wasn't real fun. But we hung in there anyway. We appreciate Greg and everything he's done for us.
Anything, Courtney?
Yeah, just like Scott said, Lord's good to us this year. Give him all the glory and all the thanks for it. And we appreciate what you do for us, too.
No problem. Guys, we're proud for you. We're going to get picks now and hang around. I got a couple of things to give y'all, and we're going to wrap the season up. All right, Rick.
All right.
Y'all we're going to get a picture real fast, standing in front of the stage because it was the tent of the winners, and then we'll be done.
So that's going to wrap it up here for, well, it did seem like a long afternoon.
Now, all the winners get in front of the stage right there. Congratulations. Thank you.
However,
I saw y'all with that phone going, trying to figure it out. I told Audrey, I said, I know exactly what they're doing right now. I've been on that side of the fence.
There you have it. That's going to wrap up the number 6 on the 2024 MediaBass North Louisiana division.
Y'all want to stand on the trailer,
today, $1,500. Kenny Lantrip,
a couple guys
Gary Roberts.
Might kind of.
So Greg's mic is still hot there as they're trying to line up for picks. So let me run this camera out there and try and get some for y'all to see. And there they go. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Thank you.
Greg's still getting the accolades. Very cool. Heck of a show. And again, compliments to everyone, all the fishermen.
Us in there with.
Let's see. Boy, this was not only a work, but they had to work at that boat dock. Well, there was no boat dock. It's a boat ramp that drops off like 70 feet. Final picks for the 2024 point champs. So,
yeah.
I guess You got closing words?
What's up, Rick?
You got closing words? There he is.
Okay, what you got, man?
Well, I mean, final thoughts, final words. I mean, this was the day where kudos to them putting up not only with the heat but with trying to weigh in. And you have never had this kind of weigh in for people that have made it hard. A hard weigh in.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Joe Bob's was just slammed today with not just, I mean, when we got here today, we filled the whole parking lot up, the whole parking lot. And then we get here and we got trucks parked all around the stage trailer. So we had to move the stage trailer. Thanks to you, Rick, for helping me try to figure out the logistics on that. And right there. And